Look at that. Well, welcome everyone. This is mostly a test. Test. So after what I thought was a few months, but apparently it's been almost a year. I'm trying to get back into this a little bit more seriously. So welcome back. Today I just had a little bit of a pet peeve, so I'm going to go through. From time to time I'll kind of go out and look and see what's out there in terms of Kubernetes security. Right? Oh, I'm always impressed by these pseudo AI images that people put on their things, right? Now, of course, now I'm sitting there and scrolling through, and it's not going to do it. Awesome. All right, let's see. So there's all these things that pop up. There's lots of job applications and other random stuff. I'm just going to pause at this one for a second. There's a couple of these. This one's actually a very well done graphic, I will say, but there's a bunch of these where it's the same content but with like different visuals and different URLs that it's sitting at, and I will go through some of that content in the future, but it's becoming increasingly, people are complaining about AI, but even without AI, maybe there's AI in front of it, but that's generating these things that it makes it look different. So if you sit there and you go and you view it from like Twitter or from X or whatever they're calling it this week, or one of the other social media sites, it's increasingly difficult to know if you've read the thing until you get there and start reading it. So, all right, so let's scroll down some more. There's another one. Wait for this guy to reload. It's not there. Interesting. Maybe it's been deprioritized. I'd be very interested. Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm a big fan of SUSE or SUSE or whatever, however they pronounce it. It was one of the Linuxes that I kind of fiddled around with early in my Unix career, once Linux started to come onto the scene. So I think it's kind of cool, but so let's see. Here's this one, which is the Ultimate Guide to Kubernetes Security on Azure. All right, that's fine. Nothing unusual there. Oh, look, same ad, the same ad copy. Right, we won't call it an ad yet because there's only two of them, right? Oh, look, a third one. Oh, look, a fourth one. Yeah, all right, well, let's keep going. Oh, here's another AI generated image. Maybe not AI. Oh, look, fourth one. This one's actually really good. I like this one. The account there doesn't even have an actual name, but okay, let's continue. All right, so now this is within the last couple days, right? Oh, look, and like the thing that's really kind of demotivating to me here is that it's the exact same little snippet that they use on each one. Oh, look, yet another one. Oh, again. So now, listen, some of this may be organic. Some people may be promoting this, but I think we've gotten up to like, I should have been counting, right? I'll count when I go back up. Well, that's interesting. Like how the guy's typing on his computer, which is right here, but he's looking over here, which seems to be far too close. You're supposed to be like at arm's reach, and I think he can like touch the screen very conclusively with that. So I don't think that's probably. But there's another one. Oh, look again. Now, like I said, I mean, the guide itself might be really interesting. It might be really cool to sit there and read it. And, for a couple of people to promote it, I think that that's fair and fine. But this is bordering a little bit on the ridiculous, right? And this is part of the reason. There was one day when, because what it is I actually look through some of these for like ideas and for places, because I mean, I want to know more about Kubernetes security and kind of like what the bleeding edge of stuff is looking like. So, you know, I'll often like do a skim and see if there's something worthwhile coming back for later, or I'll include it in a list that I have of different items. Are we done? No, we can't be done yet. Oh, look. Oh, here's a different one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I mean, in isolation, each of them may be a really good piece of contribution to the Kubernetes community, and they just want to sit there and promote it. But by spamming it out, you know, every extra time I see something like this, I'm like, yeah, I'm most likely now. Like I was gonna say, now this one actually, I've seen this learning Kubernetes. It's for a book, right? By I think it's LaRon Foster. I don't know who this person is, and I've never actually pursued the book. But this one comes out once a day. I think that's reasonable. I've seen it a couple times. It's caught my eye. It's kind of a cool, you know, graphic here. Kind of neat. But like I said, once a day, right? Oh, okay, maybe more than once a day. I think some of these, though, some in here, that's the 10th, that's the 12th, that's the 8th. So this is the top. I actually got to the latest one. Okay, so this makes it even worse. So like I said, this is probably still about once a day. That's interesting, actually, because usually what I do is this top one is usually trash, right? As it's, you know, the ones that have been viewed the most or liked the most, I don't know, right? But if you've got an army of botnets, that's why a lot of these ones are at the top now. There's Stefan Marek, and I actually like his stuff. I was actually watching one of his things earlier tonight because I'm studying for a cloud thing, and he's got a lot of cloud stuff out there. All right, so let's transition over to the latest. All right, so there's a lot of people who are on here. Should have sat there and obviously scrolled up. Okay, here we're gonna count this time, right? Like I said, it's the same keywords, it's the same copy. This one's from a few hours ago, so there's 1. There's 2. This one's our buddy who doesn't actually have a proper name. All right, there's 2. Right after it's 3, 4. 1. There's our guy with too close to the monitor. Oh, 5. Now this one I think is, unlike the top one, which is sort of in a random order. This one's in date. So there's that. I think we're up to 5. There's sometimes there's ones that like there's 2 of, and like I said, sometimes it's hard to see. Oh, there we are, 6. There's 7. And there's 8. Alright, there's 9. There's 10. So when's this one? Alright, so this is 4 days ago. We're up to 10. Let's keep going. And this one, right? There's 11. There's 12. There's 13. There's still 14. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we're up to 20. We're still only, this is only 4 days. There's 10 more on that one day. So 20, let's keep going. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Let's see if we can, 28, 29, 30. So now that's 20 on one day. It's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Alright, so now we've gotten, I think this is still on the same day. No, this is the day before. So at about 30 within about a day. So we're up to 40 in total. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Come on, where's our 50? Slacking off here. Here's New Rodeo. Now, I just say this one's actually really funny. I actually did look into this one, but it looks like all these people are either law enforcement or I think these look like sailors over here. Well, there's sailors in this room, and then these look like either like DHS agents or I mean this looks kind of like a Texas Ranger type of cop with a cowboy hat. I mean, you're guessing there's other places that wear cowboy hats in Texas, but kind of I'm not gonna count the new vector. Are we done? We exhaust our. Looking for one more to make 50. Oh look, there's a bunch of the freeway ones. New vector. Now, like I said, I mean maybe this is the most effective way to promote it. If it is, really we should just throw social media in the trash, because I mean this is definitely not a great way to sit there and do effective social media promotions. This looks like an Enigma machine. I don't think it quite is because there's something missing. And I don't think it's a QWERTY machine either. Oh, it is ASDF. Just can't read the top row there. But, alright. Oh, there's the learning. Hacker John. The other thing, I mean, as long as I'm complaining here for a few minutes, I'm gonna complain about the very overused, like anything to do with Kubernetes, Docker, right? They're all container metaphors, right? Okay, I get it, container metaphors, but like how many pictures or how many different pictures of the same container type of things are you gonna take, right? Like there was one that was actually really good. I liked it. Was like an artistic interpretation using containers. It was like containers had been stacked or cut or whatever from the ground, and I thought that was kind of an interesting. But I mean, most of them are like here. It's like a bunch of things that are stacked, right? Like this red thing. Why isn't it falling down? It's definitely not out of. But hey, it's a picture, right? But there's lots of that kind of pictures of containers that are like, I've taken out the picture of the containers. I think we're done now. We're onto the new vector. I mean, my kind of impression is that these accounts are I think we're done. Now, the kind of odd thing about it is that the SUSE or SUSE paper that they're promoting. I think it came out in December, right? So they had a kind of a promotion for this a while back, but then they decided that they were going to re-promote it or something in early January. So there's been that. And like I said, I don't want this out there as containers, rusty container, just a little piece of a rusty container, yes. But yeah. Okay. We'll go maybe a couple more screenfuls here and then I'll give it up because we were just short of 50. What is managed Kubernetes? Yeah. What is Kubernetes? Alright, so we'll actually get into like real interesting. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like they've got the base of a thing and then all these weirdly shaped ropes, which wouldn't happen like that in real life, but they look like a light bulb. That was kind of cool. Alright, we'll go maybe another screen or two here. I think we're done. Oh, come to the end. Okay, well that's it. Anyways, again, welcome back. I have no idea what we're going to do for a real actual stream. Maybe I'll just try to start Kubernetes again, like fire one up, or maybe I'll go and install my my home lab. I've started and I've kind of started and stopped installing my home lab a few times now, so maybe I'll do that again. Actually start and finish installing. All right. Okay, I'm gonna check to make sure the stream actually got up, and I will see people later.